one of the biggest downfalls when you're into fitness is going on a holiday. Going on holiday can be the most inspirational, wonderful thing in the world, especially due to lockdown and COVID restrictions. I haven't been on holiday since 2020, and I'm finally going on holiday. I'm going to the Caribbean. No, I'm not going Barbados. I'm not going St. Lucia. I'm not going Dominican Republic. I'm going Jamaica, baby. And what we'll be doing, I'll be vlogging my meals in terms of how I'm going to try and stay lean whilst going on holiday. I'm not going to be a boring old dude. No, I'm going to eat, I'm going to drink, and I'm going to enjoy myself. But at the same time, I don't want to put on those big, huge amounts of pounds. So let's get into it. I'm flying out tomorrow. We're going to go Heathrow. And like I said, in terms of meals, it all starts with breakfast, right? So stay tuned. Let's get it cracking. Exchange for kings. In terms of breakfast, it's not as healthy as I like it to be, but at the same time, I'm enjoying myself, I'm not overdoing it, and I'm keeping everything in moderation in terms of my portion sizes. For lunch, I'll probably have something light, something like a piece of chicken, some salad. Again, that will hold me throughout the day until dinner time. Again, for dinner, I'm going to try and keep it low, because like I said, throughout this holiday, I've been eating like crazy, absolutely crazy, and drinking as well. At the same time, I must state, which is important, I'm not overdoing it. When you go on holiday, you can enjoy yourself, you can eat exactly anything you want, just don't overdo it. So yes, that will last me until, like I said, lunch, breakfast is out of the way, lunch will be chicken and salad, and dinner, we'll see what's happening for dinner. So we're currently at dinner. I've literally just had a Caesar salad to start with. Portion was quite good. Trying to start off light because, like I said, throughout the duration of this holiday, I've been eating so much carbs. So yeah, Caesar salad for starters. For main, I've ordered a steak, medium well done, with some potato wedges and some veg. Trying to get in as much protein as I can whilst I'm over here. My protein intake, like I said before, hasn't been that great, but I'm trying to get in as much as possible. And again, I've got my carbs in terms of the potato wedges and my veg. So yeah, man, all good. And to top it off, I've got a little sort of like treat in there. I've got some vanilla ice cream with apple pie. Again, nothing too major, nothing too over the top. And obviously, I can't have steak without a glass of wine. So yeah, all good. Trying to keep my portions low, trying to keep them moderate, but at the same time enjoying myself whilst abroad. So what's going on, people? Literally I'm midway through my holiday and I won't lie to you, my diet has been poor. It's not so much my portion intake, And you know, my water intake has been quite good. I've been drinking quite a lot of water due to the heat. You have to keep yourself hydrated. My meals have been not very great. I've been over dwelling on the carbs. I left the UK at 166 pounds. It'd be interesting to know, or interesting to see, should I say, how much I currently weigh when I actually get back, because I have been again on the carb, just eating like crazy. And again, it's not so much my portion intakes in terms of the amount I'm eating, because like I said, because it's so hot and humid in here, I haven't really been eating a lot, just drinking a lot of drinks. But when I do eat, I'm not really doing my proteins, not really doing my veg, and it's just literally carbs. I've been eating Jamaican patties, I've been eating burgers, I've been eating sausages like crazy, and you know, it's not the good kind of protein things that you should be eating. Let me get that straight. It's a lot of processed food that I've been eating. However, like I said, my portion intakes haven't been massive. So hopefully when I get back, the weight would not go up drastically. If I can remain at around 170 pounds, or even if I went up to 171, I'd be alright, because literally when I get back to the UK, I'm just gonna burn that fat off. I'm just gonna literally do my cardio like crazy, incorporate my weights within my fitness and get back on it, because within, like I said, it's only been a week and I've just been drinking like crazy. And again, when it comes to drinking, it's not so much the alcohol I've been drinking, it's the fizzy drinks. The killer of all killers, the fizzy drinks. I have been drinking fizzy drinks galore, you know? And it's not to say that there's no water around. There's plenty of water, ice cold water, that is so refreshing. But because I've just been on the fizzy drink so much, I've been bloated. I've been trying to take some pictures. The pictures have come out like I've got a pot belly, which is crazy, considering, you know, when I left the UK I had abs and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, it's all about being disciplined. And at the moment, I won't lie to you, you know, my channel was all about telling the truth, and this is the truth. I haven't been disciplined enough. Having said that, like I said, hopefully I wouldn't have overdone it when I get back to UK. I'll weigh myself. Like I said, if I'm like 4 or 5 pounds over, brilliant, I'll just shred that back down. I say it just like that, like it's gonna take a week. It's probably gonna take me at least 2 months, even though it's only 5 pounds. That's how my body just goes up and down. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, keep in tuned, you know, like I always say, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you're loving this vlog. I don't really do sort of like fitness vlogs on holiday, but I thought, you know what, let me share my experience, because this is something that tends to happen all the time in terms of people going abroad on their fitness journey and they just wipe everything out the window. So yeah, let's hope, fingers crossed, everything is not wiped out the window. Yeah, so right about now it's a barbecue settings day. As you can see, it's like 1 PM at the moment and I'm sweating like crazy. But we're gonna go and have a look to see what's cooking. We're gonna mingle, we're gonna jingle, family, friends, good vibes. Alright, let's go and have a look. So we're currently at the RIU Hotel, literally just dipping into breakfast at the moment. So much options, so many options. To be fair, again, there's so much options, there's so many types of protein that you could have. However, I've gone for scrambled egg, bacon, sausages, I've got my carbs in there, potatoes, chopped potatoes, and I've got a pancake in there as well. Again, not the best breakfast you could possibly have in terms of being healthy, but I'm trying to balance it. So I'm trying to have my carbs, my protein, you know, no veg involved, but I've also got coffee just to get the day started. So yeah, it's very, like I've always said before in my previous vlogs, that it's so hard to balance diets when you're on holiday. So this is real. You know, it's not going to be all veg, it's not going to be all smooth. but at the same time, I'm trying to keep my portion sizes to a I wouldn't say to a minimum, but to a fair standard. I haven't got my scale with me, so I'm not going to be measuring my plates. But all in all, good. Like I said, when I left the UK, I was 167 pounds, and I'm hoping that I'm no more than 171. And I think, to be fair, my portion sizes, like I said, is quite reasonable. So let's take it from there. I will be drinking today, not excessive amount of alcohol, but I will be drinking. And yeah, just chilling, relaxing by the pool. So yeah, all good. So good, so good. I could drink 10 of these, easy. I could drink 10 of these. So right about now we're at Doors Fish Spot in Aracabessa. We're gonna get it cracking. Like I said, hopefully the meals is not too overwhelming. I'm starving. I will be having a drink, and yeah, man. Just try and keep everything as much as healthy as possible. Like I said before, when it comes to fitness and when it comes to sort of like having that healthy meal, it's not easy, it's never easy, but at the end of the day, it's all about trying to be disciplined, trying to eat decent portion sizes and not overwhelming yourself with the meals. So yeah, let's get it cracking. I've tried to incorporate as much protein within my meals. We're literally just about to go downstairs and have breakfast. As you can see, this is my current physique. Like I said before, I've had so much carbs throughout the holidays, so much carbs, and I haven't been drinking. Well, I've tried to incorporate as much water within my meals, but I mean, I'm out here enjoying myself, if I'm completely honest. So I've had a lot of beers, I've had a lot of fizzy drinks, but I've had everything in sort of like moderation. I haven't gone over the top. So yeah, this is my current physique. It'd be interesting to see how much I actually weigh. Unfortunately, there's no scales around, but as you can see, it's not too bad for someone who's had a lot of drink. I won't lie to you, a lot of beers, and just generally had a good time. So this just goes to show that you can actually have fun whilst you're on holiday. You can actually have your donuts, you can actually have your burgers, you can actually have your chips, your alcohol, but just when you're eating these things, just make sure it's in moderation. But yeah, let's go downstairs and have some breakfast. Okay guys, that's the end of today's video. Like I said, when it comes to trying to incorporate a healthy diet whilst on holiday, it's not easy at all. It's very hard in fact. Initially when I came out here, I said to myself, I'm going to ensure I drink so much water. I'm going to make sure my protein's high. But you know, when you're on holiday, these things happen. I ended up overindulging at times when it came to carbs. I had so much fizzy drinks. Yes, there was water available, but when there's so much fizzy drinks around you and it's so, you know, the heat so much, it's not easy at all. And me being someone who, you know, I'm not like a fitness fanatic. I'm just sort of like a regular guy who's trying to get into fitness, so to speak. It's going to happen in terms of putting on pounds. These things happen. And unfortunately, at times, like I said, going down to breakfast, I had pancakes, I had sausages. I didn't have, like I said, I didn't really go in on the beans. But yeah, it's one of those things where at times I could have been healthier, but where the options were so much, I ended up like overdoing it at times. But you know, this channel is all about being motivated and all about it is being inspirational. And just like you guys, I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board. You know, I'm gonna have to go, when I get back to the UK, I'm gonna have to go in a calorie deficit. I'm gonna have to sort of like shed those pounds off. Like I said, when I left the UK, I was 166 pounds. 67 pounds. I'm probably 171 or 72 pounds. That's just me guessing. You know, in the mornings, I can still see the abs on my core area, but it's not as prominent and not as defined as it was before. So yeah, it's like I said, these things happen. It's all about going back to the UK, knuckling down, holiday period is over, pushing harder and just staying focused. And I'm sure within the next 4 to 6 months, I'll be, if not back to where I was before, more prominent in terms of a more structured, stronger and defined physique. This is a perfect example, just goes to show that when you have these unhealthy things around you, you're gonna eat them, you know. So I always go back to the beginning in terms of when you're trying to lose weight, you have to buy healthy foods. You can't just buy donuts, crisps, biscuits and chocolates, because if you buy them, you're gonna eat them. You're not gonna throw them away. Most likely you're gonna either eat them or you're gonna buy them again. So what I would say to you, like I said in my previous videos, try and incorporate a healthy diet. That is number one key. That is the number one key when it comes to losing weight. Look at me. I came out here thinking, yep, I know I'm going to be sort of like enticed, I know I'm going to be tempted, but I'm going to be stripped. I said that to myself every day whilst on holiday, whilst being on these 2 weeks on holiday. And I've ended up eating things that I haven't eaten in years. Donuts, I don't eat donuts, but I ended up eating donuts. Fizzy drinks, I couldn't tell you the last time I had a fizzy drink prior to going on holiday. I've just been drinking them like crazy. Alcohol, I'm not big on alcohol, I've never been big on alcohol, but on holiday, an ice cold beer is just, it's ridiculous. So these things can be your downfall, especially when you're trying to build up a healthy diet, and you know, if you're trying to shed weight, especially around the mid area in terms of your belly fat. But yeah, these things happen, guys, and like I said before, I'm going back to the drawing board, and this is good because you see where I am now in terms of coming home to the UK, in terms of current physique, in comparison to me in the next 4 months. So it's almost like another journey rerun in terms of a body transformation. Not a complete body transformation, but you'll see me, how I am able to shed weight whilst being in a calorie deficit. But yeah, that's it from me. I would like to thank everyone in Jamaica. You've been absolutely brilliant. Thanking everyone from Aracabessa, everyone in Ochi. Thank you to the RIU Hotel. You lot were amazing. The food was absolutely lush. And yeah, if you're in this channel, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
Exchange for gains. Move it, Karen. Time I make those lifestyle changes. Do it like Darren. Waking.